All right, we're getting ready to head down to Memphis to pick up Matt, and then we're going to Ripley, Mississippi to dyno the truck. We're gonna take the blue one with us, just in case, as a spare truck. Hopefully I don't need to use it for anything, but you never can tell. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of drive time on the truck. Short, like I said in that short, pulling a small tractor, but I've not driven it a whole lot. I've done a good bit of work to it since then. My biggest concern is the clutch. I am pretty sure it slipped one day, but we'll see. We're just gonna roll the dice and see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We should be good. Nothing will happen, no problems. We'll be good. So yeah, we're getting ready to head out, and that's it. Oh, I gotta get gas right out of the gate. Dude, that bogged, and that was in the lowest gear. That's in granny low in that bogged like that. I figured it would. Oh, I just didn't give it no gas.
Yeah, you just didn't give it no gas.
Calm down, man. Shoot, it's gonna be all right.
You're freaking out.
Act like you ain't never done this before. Down 181. This road is infamous for being a big giant pile of poo-poo. It's extremely rough. So far, everything's looking good. Oil pressure, temperature. This is the most weight I pulled, I guess, ever with this green truck. My wife called and said that my trailer lights are backwards. I'm not really concerned about that. I'll deal with that on another day. Give the truck a little once over. I just want to crawl under here and touch some stuff, see if anything's ridiculously hot or whoa, that rear end's kind of hot. Yowza. Huh. Man, I may have to do a little looking on that. That sucker's toasty warm, buddy. Everything's together. The output shaft is warm. Oh, golly, that's warm. All right, well, maybe that's normal. Cross my finger. Looking good. First stop, I don't know, we're 50 miles in or so. Everything still seems to be in there. Don't see anything weird. We got about another 2 hours, I think, before we get there. we're gonna pick up my buddy Matt, and so far everything's holding together. I ain't really had no issue. We're about out of fuel, it looks like. That ain't no good. You'll have that on them big jobs. Okay. Second gas stop, we got 7 miles per gallon. So, you know. All right, we made it. Big dog tuning here in Ripley, Mississippi. Truck's in one piece. We made it. Some weird vibrations, but we're good with it. We'll see how it goes. Here we are again. Back on the dyno. All right.
dirty old air filter. Yeah. There you go. That's what it was the whole time. Look at what the torque did. 332 on torque. So it gets too much.
Alright, we headed back. We made about, I think it was 304 good though. I mean, I was happy with it. So far, we got the blue truck in tow with us. It's raining. The windshield wipers don't really work that good on this truck. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So, yeah, we're gonna go eat. We ain't ate all day. Everybody's about to die. been recording this whole time. Hey, I think we ran out of gas. I don't know. So there's the plot twist. We're about, I don't know, 8 miles from the house. And I hope that's what it was. But the truck was spitting and sputtering and popping. good morning. It's the next day. We really had a pretty uneventful trip on the way back. The only thing that happened was we were coming to a stop in Memphis carrying the blue truck on the trailer and got on the brakes, and not even hard. We weren't even going that fast, and the front tires just locked up like we were on ice. In all fairness, I wasn't running a brake controller. Lesson learned, I got to get me a brake controller. It was just one spot, and the road was real weird. And I'm hoping it was just a fluke thing, because we had no issues stopping or starting or pulling. But, you know, so the other thing was, these new vintage gauges, I had a set in 2018, and I loved them. And they were in the gold truck. They were in this truck originally, then they were in the gold truck. And then when I sold the gold truck, I sold them with it. But now I bought the exact same set because I loved them so much. These things have got some freaking inconsistencies. And I'm even running a meter match from Tanks Incorporated. And when I had the bed off, I set the float all the way up. And I told it. Anyways, I did all that. And we were showing a quarter tank of fuel. And going down 181, the truck just starts bucking. And I said, that sucker's out of gas. But luckily, I had a 5-gallon jug with me. So really an uneventful trip, other than it happened exactly like I wanted, really. Other than this power, which, okay, so it made 306 horsepower and 334 torque. But, man, I had a good time. And Kevin Winstead at Big Dog Tuning, awesome dude. I really enjoyed getting to hang out with him. And Matt Maxwell, my homeboy, I grew up with him, and he's always there for me. So I guess the consensus is that at around 5,500, Kevin was noticing it was nosing off, and the valves are floating real bad. And so when we added more boost to it, the engine actually didn't make more power. It made a little bit less, which I guess kind of, could have been on just whatever, variances in the dyno runs or whatever. But it also made less at a lower RPM. So him and Matt got to talking, and they came to the conclusion that the springs are floating, and that's probably what the issue is. Now, I wish I had started this YouTube channel a long time ago when I was doing the engine build on this, because Matt told me, you need to change them springs. They had a little bit of rust. They have been sitting in a bag for probably in excess of 15 years. But they look good, and I checked them. Hey, man, I'm cheap. I was ready to toss this sucker together. And then I could have done them when I pulled the heads back off this first time, after I went through all those issues with the leaking valves. But I didn't, so whatever. So we'll get it. We'll put some springs on it. But all in all, I had a freaking blast. And the truck did amazing. We pulled the blue truck. We never even started it. Never got it off the trailer. We rolled up, unhooked, put it on the dyno. Made several runs. And you'll see it on the video here. But then, backed up to it, hooked up, and headed out. And not a single issue. Everything worked like tail lights. Somewhere in Memphis, I don't know what happened, but no tail lights on the trailer. And luckily my wife was with us, not for a support vehicle, but Mike wanted to go, and then I wanted some outside shots, which it looked like she got one, but one's better than none. So anyways, I had a good time. So I think springs will be next, and we'll see what else I have. I'll figure out something for the channel. I still got to drop the back end of this thing, because now she's sitting sky high, but it turned out to be perfect for pulling. But anyhow, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll come up with something good pretty soon. Thank you.